A man's greatest challenge is not to conquer the world, but to conquer himself. The strongest men are not those who show strength in front of others, but those who can show vulnerability and stillness in silence. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. A man's true wealth is not measured by his bank account, but by the depth of his relationships and the richness of his experiences. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. You are not a product of your past, but a product of your decisions. Choose wisely. A man who has never made a mistake has never made anything. The best way to predict your future is to create it. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. A strong man can handle a strong woman, but a wise man can handle a strong woman with love and respect. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. A man's character is not defined by his words, but by his actions. The greatest battle a man faces is the battle within himself. The fight to be better, to be stronger, and to be wiser. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. A man who fears death will never truly live. The best revenge is massive success. A man's legacy is not what he leaves behind, but what he gives away while he's still alive. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. A man's strength is not measured by his physical power, but by his emotional resilience and his ability to love unconditionally. The deepest wounds are not those that cut the flesh, but those that pierce the soul. Heal your inner wounds, and you will find peace. A man's true enemy is not the world outside, but the demons within. Conquer your inner demons, and you will conquer the world. The most profound lessons in life are not learned from success, but from failure. Fail with courage, and you will rise with wisdom. The chains that bind us are not those of external circumstance, but those of our own making. Break free from the chains of fear, doubt, and limitation. A man's character is not defined by his accomplishments, but by his intentions. What drives you? Is it ambition, or is it purpose? The greatest illusion is the illusion of control. Let go of the need to control, and you will find freedom. The most powerful force in the universe is not money, nor power, nor fame, but the human spirit. Tap into your inner strength, and you will be unstoppable. A man's wisdom is not measured by his knowledge, but by his understanding. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. The most profound question a man can ask himself is not, "What do I want?" but "Who am I?" Know thyself, and you will know the world. The chains of regret are heavier than the chains of failure. Don't let regret hold you back. Learn from your mistakes and move forward. A man's true wealth is not measured by his possessions, but by his experiences. Invest in experiences, not possessions. The most powerful words a man can speak are not, "I love you," but "I am sorry." Humility is the greatest virtue. A man's legacy is not what he leaves behind, but what he gives away while he's still alive. Give freely, and you will receive abundantly. The greatest battle a man faces is not the battle against external enemies, but the battle against his own inner demons. Conquer your inner demons, and you will conquer the world. A man's true strength is not measured by his physical power, but by his emotional resilience. Develop emotional intelligence, and you will be unstoppable. The most profound lesson a man can learn is not how to succeed, but how to fail. Learn to fail with courage, and you will rise with wisdom. A man's character is not defined by his words, but by his actions. Be a man of action, not just words. The greatest illusion is the illusion of time. Time is a human construct. Make the most of the present moment, and you will find eternity. A man's true wisdom is not measured by his age, but by his experiences. Seek wisdom, not age. The most powerful force in a man's life is not his ego, but his heart. Listen to your heart, and you will find your true purpose. Your scars are not weaknesses, but reminders of your strength. The only chains that bind you are the ones you forge in your own mind. You are not a product of your circumstances, but a product of your decisions. The greatest risk is not taking the risk, but living a life of regret. Your true enemy is not the world outside, but the doubt within. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and smarter than you know. The only way to predict your future is to create it. You are not alone in your struggles. Every great man has walked the same path. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. The greatest challenge you will ever face is the challenge of being yourself. You are stronger than you think and capable of more than you know. The greatest gift you can give to yourself is the gift of forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others. The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. It is not the years in your life, but the life in your years that counts. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes.